Shop tab is gone. If you are an e-shop owner, a shop with internet presence, and you had the shop tab on Pinterest, or maybe you were in the process of trying to get the shop tab on your Pinterest account, you may have noticed that the shop tab is no longer available. It's gone. It's disappeared. Now what? Hello, it's Tabby with Simple Pin Media, and we are here to help you do well on Pinterest. First, let's talk about the shop tab. What is it? Kind of like history now, past. It's no longer a part of Pinterest. So this might seem a little archaic in like 2 months. But the shop tab is where you used to be able to like check out somebody's shop through Pinterest. So a business who had an online shop could connect their catalogs to Pinterest, and then there's a special little tab under their account that's called the shop tab, where all of their products are displayed on these square images, and then you could click on it and go straight to the product page. Well, the shop tab is no longer on the Pinterest accounts. It's not visible. But don't worry, I'm here to tell you that it's not a big deal, okay? It feels a little bit like a big deal, and it was kind of cool to see your shop and your products there on Pinterest before, but it's gonna be okay. Promise. Let me tell you why. Number one reason why you should not be concerned about this change is because most pinners do not go to your Pinterest profile. They don't. Most pinners do not ever go to your Pinterest profile. Most of the time, they are finding your products through search. In their little home feed, or after they've searched for something specific, then it's going to pop up there. That is where the majority of your eyeballs come from, not from your profile. Let's just let that one go. People weren't there anyway. So once Pinterest took away the shop tab, people, of course, including us, were like, wait a minute. How are our products going to get seen on Pinterest? How are people going to shop for our products on Pinterest? What about my catalogs in the background? Like, are they still connected? Should I connect them still? Or what's going on with that? Or like, is my product catalog that I already connected, is it still connected? Lots of questions about catalogs. Yes, they should still be connected. And if you were in the process of trying to connect them, or you were thinking about maybe doing it in the future, yes, you still want to connect your catalogs, because your products are still going to be searchable on Pinterest. This is also true for applying to be a verified merchant, okay? You still want to be a verified merchant. There are still benefits to being a verified merchant, including the little blue check mark, okay? Most important one right there. Just kidding. You also get help in distribution. If you're a verified merchant, then Pinterest has verified you as being a legit business. So your pins, your products are going to be distributed in a more trustworthy fashion. Does that make any sense? I don't know. In other words, they have decided that, oh, this account is safe. This account is legit. So they can always distribute it. It's not like somebody who's like, questionable, do we mark them as spam or not? Takeaway is still connect your catalogs. You are still being searched. Your products are still being found. So yes, catalogs are important. Number 2 takeaway is if you were thinking about becoming a verified merchant, yes, you should still do that. It's still important. And don't forget, if you didn't already know this, I'm telling you now, when you connect your catalog to Pinterest, it's just like this super great feature that Pinterest will update the information it's getting from your catalog every 24 hours, and then those pins are automatically updated. So if you have a product that runs out of stock, then it's going to automatically update that for you. Huge perk on Pinterest. Another way that your products are being found on Pinterest is on your pins, your standard pins, your static pins, when you tag your products on those pins. So let's say, for example, somebody searches for handmade soaps, and you make handmade soaps, and you have an e-shop full of handmade soap products. They're searching for like lavender sea salt or whatever, and they don't have any shopping pins. They don't have any product pins. That was the word I was looking for. They're not seeing any of your product pins show up in their feed, but they are seeing standard pins that link to your tiny little blog post that talks about the benefits of this lavender sea salt hand soap. And on that pin, you tagged the product. That's another place they can find your product pins. Long story short, Shop tab is gone, but that's okay because we are still being found in search. And in fact, that's most likely the most common way that people found your products on Pinterest. It's all good. Here's another thing you should think about. If you are trying to get more sales, I'm assuming you are, the best way to get more sales is with your warm audience. Who is your warm audience? Your email list. You better believe it. And we know from experience. And do you know one of the best ways we grow our email list? Through Pinterest. No joke. We have been using Pinterest for over 9 years now to grow our email list. And we have created a workbook that teaches you exactly how to do that. Grow your email list using Pinterest, and the link is below. Check you later. See you next week.